When doing research, it's always very important to cite your sources. If you do not cite your sources, you may find that you have plagiarized someone else's work. To cite your sources, go to the library webpage and you will notice that there are 3 tabs. One says Library Catalog, one says Databases, and then the Citation Guide. Click on the Citation Guide. This will take you to our research guide. You will see many options for citation help using MLA or APA. So let's click on the link for the electronic resources. This takes you to Valencia's website. They have a very comprehensive website that the state colleges use. Click on the name of the database you are using. For this example, we will click on Academic Search Complete. It will show you examples of how to cite your work. These are your works cited full citations. Down at the bottom of the example, you will see examples for in-text citations. Those are the citations you place directly into the narrative of your paper. If you need to cite an article on a website or an entire website, you can look at the second column. Click on the example that correlates with your source and you will see several examples of how to cite your work. Another option is to look at the library help guides. There's one for MLA, APA, and just a general research guide option. Let's look at the APA. Again, now we are at the Valencia website. There are 2 links. One is for print resources and one is for electronic resources. Let's click on Print Resources. You will see several examples. Book by one author, book by 2 authors, book by an entity. You will also see examples for articles from reference books. We also have the option to use the Purdue OWL website. Purdue has graciously given us permission to link to this source. Purdue OWL gives you a comprehensive guide to MLA and APA citation styles. They have examples, they have videos available, and they have sample papers you can review. Once you select an article you would like to use for your research, you should go ahead and copy the citation for that article. Click on the Cite button on the right toolbar. Select the style you are using for your class. In this example, we are using MLA. Highlight the complete citation, right-click, copy, and go into a Word document. We suggest that you start building your Works Cited page or your reference page at the beginning of your research and not wait until the end of your research. We are going to format this particular page using MLA. Center, type Works Cited, enter, take your cursor to the left, click on the arrow in the bottom right corner of the paragraph box. There will be several options. The first option is under Special. Select Hanging. Under Line Spacing, select Double. The spacing before and after should be 0. Select OK. Now, right-click and paste. You now have the citation in the correct format. You will, however, need to go back and make modifications to your citation to conform to the MLA guidelines. Remember, you will find that information in the citation guide on the library webpage.